So the shares of Boxer will be listing in the JSE on the 28th of this month. On today's episode, I'll be trying to give you guys a brief understanding of the shares, what to expect, why is Boxer getting listed, and my thoughts around Boxer itself, and what is a good investment or not from my own personal point of view. I'll be sharing that, also including where you can access those shares and invest for yourself if you are interested in buying shares of Boxer. But wasting any time, guys, let's jump right straight into today's episode. Hello, future millionaires and billionaires. Welcome to another episode of the Student Investor Podcast with myself, Ivan Sam. As I said in the intro, today we are talking about Boxer, which will be listing in the JSE on the 28th of this month, November 2024. And I will talk about everything you need to know around it. And I want to cover the basics and under 5 or 6 minutes maximum and be done, because I don't want this episode to be long. So let's jump right straight into it. I have my notes right here, so I keep on referring to my notes. I keep on looking to my tablet, guys. I want to ensure I say everything correctly. I have all the information I need to say. So when we talk about Boxer, guys, Boxer currently is a subsidiary and also and also a discount grocery chain company, which is a subsidiary of Pick n Pay. What do I mean a discount grocery chain company? We talk about a company that aims to target the lower income people in terms of retail, in terms of food. Boxer is targeting those type of people, is selling food at a cheaper price, targeting low middle class people in South Africa, and is a subsidiary of Pick n Pay. So Boxer listing, meaning it's getting like debunked, no? Yeah, it's getting removed from under Pick n Pay, just standing on its own in the JSE, and will be listing in the JSE on the 29th of November 2024. The listing, guys, aims to raise around 8 to 8.5 billion. The IPO of Boxer is aiming to raise around 8 to 8.5 billion, and the main aim why Pick n Pay is removing Boxer under it and listing it separately in the JSE is because Pick n Pay is in debt, and by raising this 8 to 8.5 billion in its IPO, Pick n Pay is aiming to pay off its debt using the money that we raised during the listing of Boxer in the JSE, right? So that's what we are trying to do, and also to reinvest into the core business of Pick n Pay, because Pick n Pay currently, guys, if you're not aware, Pick n Pay is struggling currently, and Checkers has capitalized on the struggle of Pick n Pay. So that's why now Pick n Pay, in order to ensure that it re-strengthens its core business and deals with its debt, it is listing Boxer in the JSE on its own, so that it can raise that 8 to 8.5 billion rand and then use it to pay off the debt it has, and at the same time use it to re-strengthen itself and compete with Checkers, because Checkers is giving a very good clapper to Pick n Pay currently. So that's what it's trying to do. And people are saying, is it possible for Boxer to raise that 8 to 8.5 billion rand on its IPO in the JSA by you guys going to invest into Boxer? Here what I found out. Number one, Boxer, guys, has shown consistent growth from the past 2 years, from 2022 to 2024, and seeing its growth, consistent growth of around 18.6% in just 2 years, right? From 2022 to 2024. And also, Boxer is the leading discount grocery sector, it's the leading company in the discount grocery sector, right? It has a market share of around 68% in the discount grocery market of South Africa, meaning Boxer is a huge player when we're talking about selling food at a cheaper, reasonable price to low-income people. Basically, that's their target market, let's be honest. And Boxer is leading in that industry, having a 68% market share. And also, guys, Boxer has a strong brand, customer value, as well as a lot of our stores rolled out throughout the country. First, we go to places like Mpumalanga, Limpopo, KZN, as well as Gauteng. You see a lot of Boxers in those provinces, and they have a very good footprints there, and the brand strength and the brand reliability is something that Pick n Pay's got to rely on, so that investor can come invest into Boxer, so Pick n Pay can sort its problems out, right? So that's something as well. I'm saying that's why analysts out there think Boxer can raise that 8 to 8.5 billion rands when it's get listed in the JSE, right, through the IPO. And when you continue looking into does Boxer have a solid foundation? I did mention that Boxer has a very strong market share, meaning in the discount grocery sector, Boxer is a very huge player, has a very strong rollouts countrywide, has a strong brand reliability, meaning a lot of people who are the target market of Boxer trust Boxer when it comes to affordability and the brand, they trust it. So now, when you look into, does it have the foundation? Will Boxer compete in the retail sector? Because now it will get listed in the JSE. Will Boxer be able to win other investors? Because people who love to invest into retail stores already love Woolworths. They already love ShopRite because the checkers under ShopRite, right? Will people say, I'm investing into ShopRite, I'm investing into Woolworths, why must I invest into Boxer? I think the numbers I have given in the beginning, the market share it has, the foundation it has, the consistent growth in the past 2 years, 2022 to 2024, it gives it a solid foundation. But at the same time, we need to look into that Boxer entering the JSE and be listed in the JSE will increase competition when it comes to option that people who love retail stores will have, and that will drive the market, right? That's number one. Number two, this will push other retail stores who are listed with ShopRite, your Woolworths, to now look into how can we compete with Boxer, because Boxer is a niche that is dominating, right? So now it's entering in the market, in the JSE market, and be listed there. Investors will have options now, and that will force Woolworths, will force ShopRite, even Pick n Pay itself, to say on how can we be innovative so that investors can come buy our shares than going to buy Boxer shares. I think that's something that's positive that Boxer is bringing into the market that will help us strengthen the grocery sector in South Africa. Now, for you who want to invest into Boxer, what must you look at, right? For me, this is financial advice, by the way, guys. Remember, I think I say consider financial advice, but only for educational purposes. If you are going to be investing into Boxer, look at the following things. I have notes right here, right? Number one, look into the history of Boxer. Do you see Boxer surviving? If you look at what they've done in the past 5 years, do you think they can be able to constantly continue that in the next 5 years? Ask yourself that question before you go, I'm going to buy Boxer. Number two, do you think Boxer being listed in the JSE will have a positive or negative impact on Boxer and its operation? Will it strengthen its footprint in terms of the category of people it's targeting, or will it weaken it? Because now the board of directors of Boxer will now try to impress more of the investors, like the shareholders. Do they see a negative impact of them listed, or do you see a positive impact? Ask yourself those questions. For me personally, I see a positive impact because I think it will drive Boxer to be aggressive in growing its footprint, right? But some people would say, but with them being listed in the JSE now means the price will increase because they want to get more share. They want to see their share price. They want to make more profit so the investors, their shareholders can be happy. Someone can raise that point, but I don't think that point will be that much of an impact compared to the money they will drive, the stability that it will bring to Boxer as a little bit outside of Pick n Pay. I know they are still the same thing, but I hope you get the point. Ask yourself this question, and also look at, will Boxer still have a market in the next 5 years? Will people still want to buy from Boxer? In the current economy, people in South Africa are struggling. They depend on Boxer because it's one of the cheapest grocery stores out there. They depend on it. I don't see the economy and the situation of South Africa getting better sooner. I want it to get better, but I don't see it getting better sooner. So I think people will still rely on Boxer to do their grocery shopping, and Boxer will still have customers. The more South Africans are struggling, this may sound bad, but the more people in South Africa are struggling, the more customer Boxer has, because Boxer is a discount store. It's the cheaper alternative for grocery shopping compared to your Woolworths, your Checkers, even your ShopRite, your Spar, it's more cheaper than them. So I see more people going to Boxer, but at the same time, remember, Boxer also has a competition with Food Lovers. Food Lovers is competing with Boxer, let's be honest, and ShopRite, you save as well. So look at it like that as well. And also ask yourself, what does Boxer's financial position looking like? Boxer, wanting to separate Pick n Pay, Boxer looks much more stable than Pick n Pay. So the financial position of Boxer is much more better than Pick n Pay, from my understanding of the numbers. But remember, guys, I am not an accountant. I'm not an auditor. Numbers are not my strength. I may be wrong, but you need to do your own research on that, right? So, my opinion. Do I think Boxer is a good investment? Will I, on the 28th of November, be buying shares of Boxer? Yes, I will be buying them. But I will be buying them because I want them. I will be buying them as a way to create content and just keep track of how Boxer is performing, so that I can get more content about the Boxer share price. That's why I'll be buying them, and I want to be honest and be upfront about that. I won't be buying Boxer shares as like I believe in the brand in the long run. I want to hold them for the next 20 years. I'll be holding Boxer for the next 3 years. I'll be holding their shares, keep on buying their shares for the next 3 years as content, so that we can always keep on reviewing and talking about something I also am invested in. I don't want to talk about Boxer while I'm not invested into Boxer. So that's my opinion. But will I think it's better for some people? Yes. Boxer has a good shelf life. Boxer will still exist. Boxer has a good market. Boxer has a good clientele or customer base. I don't think there's any other discounted grocery store in South Africa that can compete with Boxer. I see ShopRite, YouSave. I see the wholesalers coming in. I see your Food Lovers trying to be a little bit more cheaper to reach the level of Boxer, but still keep a standard to get the middle class. I see that, but Boxer is in the township, guys, where majority of the stores are not. Boxer is in the rural areas. Boxer is in the place where you don't think you'll find even a ShopRite. Boxer is there. So that's why I think it's a good investment, but I don't think I can hold Boxer for 5 years. I don't love holding shares of retail stores. So it's not my type of investment, but I see it for someone who loves retail stores as a good investment. So that's it for today's episode of the Student Investor Podcast with Ivan Sambo. If you want to know where can you buy the shares of Boxer, they will be available for a lot of brokers, your Easy Equity, your Dig Market, your FNB, Share Zero, your Pro Stock. All those apps will have, as much as I know now, all of them on the 28th of November will be having Boxer listed there, the Boxer IPO listed that you can invest into it. So guys, that's it for today's episode of the Student Investor Podcast with Ivan Sambo. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, don't forget to leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about the, sorry about that. Tell me what you think about the episode. Until next time, be safe.